And after a series of protests, chaos and violence across France last week, the French authorities are discussing ways to increase the powers of the police. In fact, the French lawmakers have agreed to enable the French police to spy on suspects through their phones. The proposed plan is part of a wider justice reform bill. The measure will cover laptops, cars, cameras, microphones, GPS and other connected devices. It will provide the French security officials with the geolocation of the suspects. And reports suggest that the plan will be applicable to suspects in crimes that are punishable by at least 5 years jail. In a Senate debate, the lawmakers from the President Emmanuel Macron's party widely supported this bill, and the members of the parliament argued that remote spying will be used only when justified by the nature and seriousness of the crime. The use of remote spying shall be approved by a judge, and maximum duration of surveillance shall not exceed 6 months. However, the lawmakers stated that sensitive professions like doctors, journalists, lawyers, judges, MPs will be exempted from the provisions of this new law. France's Minister of Justice issued a statement to dispel concerns. He said, and I'm quoting, "We are far away from the totalitarianism of George Orwell's 1984. The spying measure has been heavily criticized by the left-wing parties and the rights group, experts claiming the move diminishes the fundamental rights like the right to security and the right to a private life. The recent violence in France erupted after the fatal killing of a 17-year-old teenager by the police authorities, and the locals thronged the streets of various cities in France. Violent clashes also erupted between the protesters and the police authorities. The French police arrested around 2,019 people. The rioting groups torched over 570 vehicles and burnt 74 buildings in different cities. Officials also report a total of 871 fires on the streets across France. French President Emmanuel Macron said a large number of detainees are young or very young people. He also suggested a fine on the parents of these children after attending 2 crisis meetings. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.